Hello and welcome to Wow Words of Wisdom, where I am your host Johnny Bryant, and we have a co-host Bonnie. How you doing, Bonnie?
Hi, Dr. Johnny. I'm good. I'm good. We are looking forward to spring in South Africa. So I'm loving the warmer weather that we are experiencing here in the south.
I got so many comments about your prayer. So if that worked, let's do it again. Let's begin this episode with a word of prayer coming from you.
Okay. Most High, Sonini Nanini, Nkulunkulu, King of all kings, we give you praise, we give you glory, we lift your name on high. We invite you in the space, O Somandla. We invite you into this place, O Almighty, to just fellowship in and amongst us. We give you praise. We say you are holy, you are holy. We join the heavenly choirs this evening and we say you are holy. You are God in heaven and you are God on earth. Heaven is your throne and earth is your footstool. You deserve all the praise, and we thank you for the work that you're doing in our hearts. We thank you for this meeting of the diaspora and the people in the continent. We give you praise, we give you glory. Amen. Enkosi.
Oh man, I am so excited about the show. I remember when you took us on this tour of the Zulu country, the Zulu tribe, the Zulu village, and
Mm.
let's just talk just a little bit about what they're going to see because I want to go right into it because they are going to be surprised and overwhelmed. So
Oh.
tell me what you see.
With this part of the trip, we wanted to immerse our guests into the Zulu culture. We are about halfway through the trip. We in the third province of the four provinces that we visited in this trip. So here we are immersing our guests and our viewers in the Zulu culture with the Zulu people.
Okay, there were three segments in this show. The first segment was a welcome from the chief, and then we saw the Zulu dancers that they are internationally known, and
Mm.
then you the young man. What was his name again?
Usabelo. Usabelo.
Okay, Sabello. We're going
Yes.
to go ahead and let everyone view the recording, and
Yes.
then we'll talk on the other side. How's
Yes.
that?
That's perfect. Let's do it.
Yeah, Konko, Washoti.
Konkonko bashoti.
Konko, Washoti.
Konkonko bashoti.
Awanama.
Anama. Konkonko menga salomo. Konkonko bashoti. Konkonko bashoti.
Washoti.
Konkonko bashoti. Konkonko bashoti. Konkonko bashoti.
Awanama.
Anama. Konkonko menga salomo. Konkonko bashoti.
Awanama.
Anama. Konkonko menga salomo. Konkonko bashoti.
Hi everyone, how are you, my brother?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm cool. Tell me, where are you coming from and why are you here at Indlondlo Cultural Village?
I am Johnny Bryant. I am the host of Wow Words of Wisdom, a podcast that airs on Facebook Live, Instagram, and YouTube. I've come to this country and come to this location because it has always been a lifetime yearning for me to come to my home of my ancestry. I was told by my tour guide that this would be the place to be, so that's why I am here.
Thank you so much, my brother. You are more than welcome. Here's my brother. He's coming all the way from the USA. We welcome him and his team here at Indlondlo Cultural Village. Oh, Kwazulu
I have just witnessed a dance that I have never seen before, and this is one of the dancers. Tell us your name.
My name is Sabelo Kumbi. I'm from here at Indlondlo Cultural Village.
So how long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing almost half of my life because I cannot count from the age of 1 till 5 because during that age you are very young. But as from six upwards till now.
So what is it about how you dance? It appears to me you dance from the heart.
Yeah, it's because of the training that we receive. We have people who went to universities, but before they went to universities to get a proper training, here we train kids as early as 6 years old up until they become old. So I think that's one of the things. And then when you dance, it's different because us as Africans, we know our energy is here. Some people they call it a belly. You know, we know when we move, we have to move from inside till outside. We don't impress, but we express.
Oh, hold up. Say that one more time. Look, get a little bit closer. Say it again. We don't do what?
We don't impress, but we express our feelings.
We don't impress. We express our
Yes.
feelings.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So and then we have like a proper training, Zulu dance training, because there are so many things that we are doing. We're doing all these flips and all that, and even the dance itself, even the routines that we are doing, like the combinations, they require energy, they require your focus, they just require your full attention.
Okay, so how many is in your dance troupe?
How many us?
Yes.
We are close to 50.
50?
Yes.
But if we want to bring you guys to the States and we may not be able to afford to receive all 50, could we do
But
half?
I think for me, I would just, on my own perspective, 50 is the good number, because the moment they fill up the stage,
Okay.
you will feel the vibrant, and then you will feel the energy.
You don't want to leave anybody behind.
Yes, you don't leave
You are
anybody
family.
behind. And then when you are there, you'll be literally crying. You as an audience, you'll be
Well,
crying.
I'm here at the Zulu Village, and
Yeah.
and I think it was about 15, 20 performing today.
Yeah, we were close to 20.
And you brought tears down my
Yeah, we were
face.
close to 20. So
Why did you do that?
when you move, we have this say that we used to tell ourselves, and then during the rehearsals, during the preparations of a production that we have just witnessed, that when you move with a soul. Every time when you move, when you're on stage, you move with the soul. Make sure that when you go on stage, you heal someone. You don't just. That's why I was saying you don't impress, you express. So the moment I express, as you as an audience, while you are sitting on your seat, you be healed. I don't know what disease you're having or whatever problems you're having. People, they have different stresses. Some of them, they even have a high stress that is called depression. So when we move with the soul, and then we heal your spirit. That's how we do it.
Wait a minute. Before we began this interview, what is your first name?
Saber.
Saber told me, Johnny, don't ask too many intricate questions. I'm not good with English. Now, are you? Does it look like he has a problem with English to you?
No, it's just that. Okay, I'll be honest with you.
Okay,
John.
be honest. Be honest with me.
Even though we speak English, but we are not. Me myself, I'm not proud of speaking English. You know, because
Explain that to me. Why?
no, it's not my home
It's not
language.
your home-
It's not my mother's tongue language. You know what I'm saying? So for me, speaking this kind of a language, it shows that.
Maybe an insult for your own.
No, it's not an insult, but it shows that this thing of you know, I don't want to go way back, but it shows that we were colonized by the
It's a
British.
reminder.
It's
It's
a
what you're
reminder.
saying.
So
It's a reminder.
this, whatever I'm using right now, the language that we are using to communicate, for me, it's a language that tells me that this is a mark that was left many years ago. So we are just continuing on that mark. Even our grandfathers, even our fathers, even their forefathers, even us, even our upcoming generation, they'll be speaking this English, and they'll be speaking even a better English, because everything, communicational language in the world, it's English. You know it. So, yeah. Yeah, we can go
Do
on.
you see an importance of me as being a Black American and you as being in the Zulu Kingdom?
Yes.
Do you see why it is important for us to create a connection with one another?
Yeah, yeah, the, yeah, I see an importance in that because even though you don't stay in Africa, but your roots and even your ancestors, they were Africans. They were originally from Africa, so they were shipped, they were moved from Africa to those Western
Countries.
countries. So for me, it's one of the beautiful things to see when I see someone from Texas or someone from New York, someone from maybe from London, because right now your citizenship it's there, it's not here, but you are a black man, and I know that, I respect that.
And my heart is here.
Yes, your heart is here. So now, for you to come here, it's one of the important things because in life there are times where you need to go back in your roots and then to find yourself, because there are so many spirits that when we walk among them. You know. Sometimes we lose ourselves on our journey. Sometimes we also find ourselves in that journey. So I'm not so. I don't know whether for you to come here, you've just found yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a black
I
man
have.
at the end of the day, you're a black man.
We are black.
Yeah, we are. We are.
If you didn't know it, we are black.
Yeah, we are black because you should know one thing about a black person. This thing that we call the sun, it doesn't bother us because us we don't use this sunscreen, these lotions that they are applying. I don't want to say who is applying those lotions, but there are people who are applying those lotions. So we don't apply those because when the sun rises up and it hits your body or it hits your skin, you as a black person, that's why some people they were saying our blood is boiling because of the sun. We are a son of a sun.
Whoa, wait a minute. Say that one more time.
We are a son for sun. We are son. Yes, we are a son from sun. So there's a connection.
So there's a deep connection.
There's a deep connection. Even the soil itself. Even the soil itself. The soil itself. Everything begins in Africa. Everything.
Well, you heard it
Yes, everything begins.
from Wow Words of Wisdom, where I'm your host, Johnny Bryant, and we're recording to you from Zulu.
Indlondlo Cultural Village, Zulu Kingdom.
Say it again, but say it slowly.
Indlondlo Cultural Village. Cultural Village, it's English, but Indlondlo. This is,
It may be an English word, but it has an African Zulu soul.
yes.
Until next time, we'll see you soon on Wow Words of Wisdom.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
What did you think about the interview and the dancers?
Oh, it's there's something about the Zulu people, like the passion, as they were dancing, the energy, and oh, the Zulu people, there's just something about them that is just so special, and I don't know, the interview with Usabelo was it's one thing that I love about us black people, that we can speak our colonizers' language so well and articulate ourselves so well in the colonizers' language as well as in our mother tongue. Show me another people who can do that.
Another thing that I found I have found to be interesting is we saw the Soweto dancers, we saw the Soweto singers. We went to Bandu. Was that the name of the tribe that we went to when I went mountain climbing? We haven't shown that part yet, but
Yes,
I
Mbondo. Yes, went to the Mbondos.
climbed
Yes.
2,000 to 3,000 feet above the Indian Ocean to see this winter, but that's in the future. But that's a common thing that I saw, that I saw, and that I have witnessed. Even though there are different tribes, even though they are from different provinces, there is this common denominator, which is common among all the people, even though they're from different areas, and that is that spirit and that soul and that relationship they have with what God created, the
Mm,
sun, the
mm,
moon, stars, the
mm,
ground,
mm, mm,
everything is that connection, that spiritual connection.
mm,
So,
mm,
um, the whole thing has been the hidden link.
mm.
So, what did this episode reveal to you as far as the hidden link is concerned?
For me, especially in this episode, especially, it showed me that the the connection between the Black African Americans or the African people in the diaspora and the African people in the continent. How, even though we all scattered, some are in the continent, some are all across the world, but we have our ancestors, all our ancestors are on the continent, and that gives us a certain unity, because at the end of the day, as Isabella said, that like we black, our skin is dark, our skin is not affected by the sun as other people's skins are affected. We've got that common denominator. And no matter where we are in the world, there's that unity, there's that common denominator that we have. And that is why when you guys came down here, us, the continent, we were so excited and so happy to receive you because, unlike other people, we can relate to you because we look like you. We might not sound like you, like because of our accents, but our mannerisms are the same. We look alike, and it was just the connection that we have. There's this hidden connection that the people in the diaspora and the people in the continent have. That I can't explain it, but it's there.
And you know what was interesting? What I saw, and it's so true. It is there. Um, the kids in the United States now, they dance and they twerk and do all these different dances, but there is there is a difference between the American twerking and the body movements that we saw with the Zulu dancers. Um, Zabello said something very interesting. He said, "We don't impress, we
Express.
express."
Mm,
And once the people from America, the youth, realize and understand that all the dances that they do now, they think they have created it. But what they fail to realize is it's that inner spirit that they have that
yeah.
they are identifying with the dance that has been going on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. But
Mm,
since they
mm,
do not have that physical connection between where they came from, they are expressing themselves through that they're expressing their feeling, they're expressing their soul through expression. But when they get the connection, they will see that they don't express. They don't impress, they
express.
express.
Express. Yes. Yes. And
A
as
beautiful show. And I'm gonna let you have the last words, and we will end this show with you having your last words and last comments. And I'm telling you now, audience, I'm telling you right now, you have to see episode. This is episode 5. The next episode is coming up. There's going to
it's
be a continuation of the Zulu. Is episode 4 that's coming up?
Yes, episode 4 is coming up, and we're still in the Zulu village. In episode 4, we're still in KZN, and we're going to have Osabelo next week. So, if maybe the viewing audience, if they have questions that they would like to ask Osabelo, maybe they can contact us and what's it in Facebook, Instagram, and maybe send us an email so that we can pose those questions to Osabelo next week. He'll be joining us.
That sounds good. And
Yeah.
right, you're in the forefront, and our producer Bunzy is in the background. Hello, Bunzy.
Hello, hello. I'm practicing.
So
I can't
we're
talk.
all excited. We're going to the last episode of this series. We're going to deal with the hidden link, and we're going to tie all this in. My producer also told me that in the near future, that if he's compiling, it's not a CD anymore. He said that's old fashioned. What is the other thing that you use?
USB.
USB. That's it. It's compiling, a USB of all of the episodes plus filmage that we have not shown you, and that we'll talk to you about that in the near future about how you can get access to that USB.
Yes,
So
yes.
close us.
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on episode 3 of Wow Words and Wisdom. See you next week as we on our final day at Kwazulu Natal, KZN. Thank you.
Bye bye.